Now, we wanted to treat one very special lady to a once-in-a-lifetime makeover. Here with me now is Mary Wood, who's about to receive a makeover. Are you excited?
Absolutely thrilled.
Now, you're a little nervous.
A little nervous.
That's just the telly. Don't mind. Pretend they're not there. That's
I'll
what
try.
I do every single day. Now, she's about to receive a makeover, and her daughter, Emma, who wrote the letter, is here. You're very welcome, Emma. Hi. Are you nervous as well?
Yeah.
Oh, don't be nervous, folks. Have a look at this.
Hi, my name is Emma Wood. I'm writing to you to tell you about my mother. We live in Dunboyne, County Meath. I'm 15 years old. My mum has 4 kids. Kira 6, who just started school, Maria 9 and me, Emma 15, and Gareth 18. My mother really needs a makeover. She wears the same clothes that were in 10 years ago, and I really think she needs it. She's a non-stop mum that's always very busy, helping in my dad's business and at home doing housework and then doing all the homework with my sisters, which is very hard. She deals with a great amount of stress in her life. I really think my mum deserves it. 4 years ago she lost 2.5 stone through Weight Watchers and is now size 12 but is wearing size 16. It took tremendous effort for her to lose this, and now I think she needs a wardrobe and a makeover to go with it. She just turned 47. I hope you have read this, and I hope my mum gets picked because she really deserves it.
Brilliant stuff. Emma, thank you so much for writing to us, by the way. How did your mum react? She wasn't too pleased at first.
No, she's very surprised.
Putting it mildly. She said she'd kill you. But she got over that.
Yeah, she did.
And why do you think your mum deserves? Of all the things you've said, what's the most important thing?
I don't know, she just tries. She works really hard.
Aww. Isn't it sweet for your teenage daughter to even... No, I mean it. Isn't it so sweet that she recognises that you deserve a treat?
Absolutely. I have a little well. If I don't start crying then a minute over it, but absolutely thrilled about the whole thing. Absolutely. Thanks a million. Thank you, Emma.
Oh, she means that now.
Thank you.
Give her a little hug. Go give her a little hug. Oh, that's lovely. Actually, you haven't even been done up yet. By the time we're done up, we'll all be crying. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, you've done so well. You've lost 2.5 stone. Do you feel good about yourself about that?
I feel better now. I have to admit that there's a little bit has creeped back on.
Oh, sure, listen, haven't at all. We'd say nothing about that. That's why we have super knickers and things like that. We won't even talk about that. Now, of course, let's go over here. We have celebrity hairstylist Gary Kavanagh, who's going to work wonders with his magic wand. Isn't that right, Gary?
I am indeed. Hey, Mary.
We also have, sit down there, Mary. We also have Lisa O'Connor from Makeup and Roxanne Parker. You're all very welcome.
Hi, girls.
Now, you mentioned to me earlier you don't want to have dark hair. You want to stay blonde.
As much as possible.
Okay, yes. Gary, what are you going to do?
Obviously, we've already met because we've done a little bit of work, okay? I can see exactly where she's coming from. Being blonde for so long, terrified of being dark. What she's lacking is colour. There's actually no colour in her. She's a victim of the blonde all the time. It just gets totally washed out. And there's no actual colour. She's got fantastic skin tone, beautiful eyes.
I mean, there's no makeup there, and Mary, you've beautiful
absolutely fantastic.
Skin.
And all that's missing is a bit of colour, so I'm going to heat up the colour a bit.
Okay. Now, what does colour do? Does it give it depth? Does it give
It'll give it depth, it'll give it definition. At the moment, if you look at it, well, we'll see her old photograph later on, and it's just blank blonde. There's no definition there. You introduced a little bit of low light. It gives almost 3-dimensional effect.
Low lights.
Low lights, as opposed to highlights.
Okay, I love it. So is that going to make it look thicker? Because I've seen low lights. You've done it before, and it makes the hair look healthier. Yeah,
because it separates the hair, it actually looks thicker.
Brilliant
Too much
stuff.
blonde looks finer. Blonde hair always looks finer than dark hair. Always.
It's harder to maintain as well. And the whole idea is, I mean, you want this for
and we'll
Christmas
change the
Day,
style as well.
But you want to be able to do something yourself at home, don't you?
Absolutely.
To ring Gary in a panic.
Well, I don't mind. I'm available.
Now, Roxanne, it's for Christmas Day, so anything will do. Well, I mean, in the sense that what I mean by that, she has to be comfortable in it, but it's a good time of the year to be looking for something nice.
And Mary is a sworn trouser lady. She told me she hasn't worn a dress in 3 years, so I thought this is true. And she's great legs, so it's time
for last Christmas. Sorry.
Experiment. Somebody bought you a dress and they got you into a dress, and you got loads of compliments. So let's get you in a dress or a skirt.
Mary, are you happy to go back into a skirt or a dress?
I'll try.
Good woman, well done. What kind of colours are we talking about?
Well, I mean, we've got some festive. This is from Sasha here, the kind of crimson skirt and the black matching jacket, which is very flashing as well.
I see some plums and red gold. Look at that.
Kind of shimmery, sexy. This is from Esprit. So again, it's not glitzy, but it's still got the glam.
I actually love that. Sorry, go
very
back.
movie star.
Oh, I love that with a little plum card.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think, Mary?
It's a little shrug.
I'll have to say, I'm dumbfounded. They're absolutely clothes that I would not.
Don't worry about the gravy marks. We'll have an apron on you on Christmas Day. No worries at all. Now moving on to Lisa. Lisa, the first thing I noticed about Mary are her beautiful brown eyes.
She's gorgeous. Like, she doesn't need makeup at all. Beautiful skin, high cheekbones. Like, it's great. I'm not going to scare her by doing her too dramatic either.
Okay.
A tiniest amount will make such a difference. But what I'm going to do is take into account she's going to be slaving over a hot stove.
Yeah.
So you don't want her looking like Alice Cooper by the time she sits down to her turkey. So we'll use plenty of priming products that'll stay on. One in particular, I'm gonna probably start with her lips as well. So this is a lipstick. For the first time ever, she's going to be putting it on in the morning and be taking it off with her makeup at the end of the night, or wearing it to breakfast on Stephen's Day.
Now, be honest, Mary, when you go out every day, do you put any makeup on?
A tiny little bit rushing down to the school to try and look like the yummy mummies as much as possible. I do not.
We will have Mary looking like a yummy mummy.
I do not know how the mothers, some of the younger mothers, manage the small kids and then to look fantastic. But
Mary, you have 4 kids. Some would say teenage kids are harder than toddlers.
Oh, believe me, they are.
Yeah, well, you see, there you go, there you go. And the most important thing about our makeovers here on the show, we give you tips to go away with. So it's not just a question of getting done up for the day. It's keeping it going, all right?
It'll be fantastic.
You looking forward to it?
Absolutely.
And Emma's loving watching this. Emma is loving this. Emma will pick up a few tips herself. Thanks to Gary, Lisa and Roxanne. The best of luck.
See you later.
Enjoy every moment of it, Mary. Stay there now for 1 second. We'll be checking out how Mary gets on. Trev.
Well done, Ruth. We received a letter earlier this month written by Emma here, who wanted to get a makeover for her mum, Mary, who has worked so hard to lose weight and, of course, as we heard earlier, was desperately looking for a new image to go with her newfound confidence. Well, let's have a little look at how Mary was earlier on. OK, if we can just see a little look of Mary on screen, hopefully. There she is. Now, that's not that bad, but she wanted to improve, as you say, and find a little bit of extra confidence. So come on out, Mary. Here she is now. Oh, wow, Mary. Stand up there. Oh, brilliant. Oh, Mary. Stunning. Can I just say, Emma, what do you think? You wrote in to see how your mammy looks and wanted to improve.
She looks lovely. It's really nice.
And what do you think of the... Can we just have a look at the before and after again? As you stand there, Mary, we'll have a little look at how you were. Oh, my God, the difference. Are you pleased, Mary?
Thrilled. Absolutely thrilled.
You look... So you can take a seat there with us. And Emma has a little present for you as well. Some flowers.
Wow.
Just to go with the occasion.
Every mum should have a day like this.
Brilliant.
They're gorgeous. Thank you. And thank you, guys.
Can I just say... As you thank them as Mary, just quickly, Gary, what did you have to do today? What did you get up to?
Actually, it was a very easy job to do, to be honest. All I had to do was put a bit of colour into Mary, say, OK, change the hairstyle, just update her look, get her away from the long hair. Coarse hair, you either cut it short or you keep it long. I cut it short.
And it is much warmer, isn't it?
But just a pleasure to work on.
Yeah.
Absolute pleasure.
Lisa?
That was really difficult. It's probably the easiest makeup job I've ever had to do.
Yeah.
It was a dream. Really quick. So I know she'll be able to
And you were saying you were
it.
focusing on bringing out those beautiful brown eyes.
Her eyes are gorgeous.
Stunning.
My God. And she's great. She doesn't need makeup, but she looks even nicer with it.
She does.
So.
Fantastic.
Thank you, girl.
And Roxanne as well, you were responsible for getting her at last into her dress.
Absolutely, and we're trying to highlight her figure. She's lost a few pounds, so just a really fitted waist, you know, to show off her waistline.
And the jacket comes in quite tight as well.
Yeah, exactly. We used a pair of magic knickers just to give her a little bit of extra confidence.
As Bonnet says, everybody has to have a pair,
and you know, to get her into a skirt, which she doesn't normally
wear. And the dress is from, where's that from?
This is all from Dunn's.
The whole outfit?
Yeah, the whole outfit is from Dunn's. The jacket is Savita, there's a camisole, beautiful lace skirt, the boots, and they have very kindly donated this outfit to Mary for her big reveal. Yeah.
Happy days.
It's Dunn's Henry Street, which is an amazing store and is definitely worth checking out.
Well, thank you to Dunn's. Thank you to all three of you as well. Thank you, Emma, for writing in about your mum, and Mary, thank you for taking part. You look stunning. I hope you have somewhere nice to go now tonight.
Well, hopefully.
Excellent. We'll have to arrange that as well. Congratulations to Mary, and also have a wonderful Christmas. Enjoy that outfit. Don't get any splashes on it. They're cooking.